Well, as Wisconsin's data center industry continues to evolve, the state's energy industry is having to evolve along with it.
Yeah, new projects and proposals require massive energy supplies. That means new energy plants and new construction costs. Advocacy groups fear customers could be stuck paying for the tech company's needs.
But so far, that is not the case. In the latest installment of our ongoing series on data centers, Adam Reif digs into the energy impacts. Adam.
And there are a lot of them. We Energy's customers will not pay for any construction of new power plants that are needed to run hyperscale data centers. The state's Public Service Commission made it official that We Energy's must charge data centers different rates and require tech companies to pay for new power plants and infrastructure. But there are still many concerns about a strained power grid, pollution and health impacts, and higher rates.
We're more confident today than we were before that decision by the PSC.
Energy insiders and industry advocates finally exhaled after more than a year. They were awaiting a decision that would impact the state and the data center industry for decades. Could regular customers be on the hook for the new power plants needed to power data centers? Finally,
existing Wisconsin customers should not pay a single cent to subsidize the service of data centers or very large customers. Not now and not decades from now.
The state's three-person Public Services Commission has authority over how utilities operate, what they build, and what they charge. In March of 2025, We Energy submitted an application to treat data centers and any other very large customers differently from smaller customers. The new VLC classification will protect the typical consumer from paying for new power plants and other infrastructure needed to support hyperscale data centers.
All of that will be paid for by the data centers. It's been our intention since day one. To their credit, the data centers have also said since day one they want to pay their full share.
The energy system has three elements: generating electricity at power plants, transmitting it across the electrical grid, and distributing it to the end users. The way energy is regulated in Wisconsin, utilities cannot deny anyone service. If a data center is approved, We Energies must plug them in. But data centers use far more energy than homes and businesses. Tom Content heads the Citizens Utility Board, a nonprofit advocacy group.
The amount of energy involved, the dollars involved, and just the unprecedented scale of data centers.
The amount of energy hyperscale data centers use up is hard to fathom, and different AI models have different energy needs. For the average AI text response, one text-generating model needs the energy equivalent to running a microwave for 8 seconds. But to make a 5-second AI video, another model uses the energy equivalent to running a microwave for an hour. Right now, We Energies can produce 5,000 megawatts or 5 gigawatts of electricity for its 1.1 million customers. But to get the Microsoft and Vantage data centers online, they need to build for 4.9 more gigawatts.
And here's two new customers that within a short 5 to 10 years are going to use just as much electricity as over 1 million customers.
Environmental advocates have worried for years.
And we're really concerned about the amount of air pollution that we'd see from essentially a doubling of that grid.
But all customers will benefit through a stronger grid, more diverse energy sources.
But energy needs could soon expand again. Now, everything we've talked about tonight so far is a result of just 2 hyperscale data centers in Wisconsin. But We Energies is actively in discussions with tech companies that could build more. Tomorrow night, we'll dive into what could be built in the future and when. Back to you, Natalie and Jessup.
Well, looking forward to that. And wow, eye-opening just how much energy we're talking about here, Adam.